Hello, I'm coming, everyone. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. I'm coming. Wait for me. Wait for me. Da-da-da. I'm on my way. Hello everybody. How is it going? I might adjust this a little bit. Just a little bit more over there. Possibly. Maybe. Yeah, all good. Hello everybody. Let me just get things organized over here. Yeah, we're doing stream a little bit earlier today than we usually do on a Saturday. It's usually a little bit later, but I have some prior commitments today, so I wanted to. I still wanted to do a stream for a little bit. I still wanted to squeeze in a bit of a stream, so we're going a little bit earlier today. And what we are doing is we are fursuit cooking again. So let me just bring up the chats so I can see everybody. Ay. Hello, Rex. Pepe's here. Beagle's here. Beagle, thank you for the resub. Thank you so much. That's really kind. And welcome, everybody. Welcome over here. I just want to get one more thing in my kind of kitchen zone organized, and then we can go. But hopefully you guys can hear me okay. You're feeling skibbity again. It's good to feel skibbity. Let me grab one more thing. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Good question. Where did I put it? missing one little thing here, and I'm like, where did I put that thing? Where did I put that thingamajiggy? Oh, it's over here, it's over here. Okay, coming back. I'm returning. I'm coming back. Wait for me, everybody. I'm coming back. I am here. Dude, I am here. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing good out there in Rexlandia, or wherever you may be talking to us from. Well, I'm here in Rexlandia. But yeah, wanted to hang out at least for a bit with you guys, say hello, and all that sort of stuff. If you want to make a fursuit, but don't have to scale. I want to commission, but I don't get the money. Yeah, fursuits are very challenging undertaking, for real. And a problem with trying is like the materials as well and stuff like that. I would honestly, if you're interested in making something, start off small. You know, like paper heads or whatever, to kind of get an idea of making those shapes and stuff like that. And then when it comes to like sewing and like actually, you know, using patterns and stuff like that, I would really recommend starting with paws or something like that. Because there's a lot of investment, you know, to making a fursuit, which I totally appreciate, and yeah, it can really like stockpile up and be a difficult thing to do. How's everybody so? My day so far is going quite good. I'm looking forward to this weekend. I got a few little things I'm going to be doing and stuff like that, which I'll update you guys and let you guys know about, but I'm quite happy it's the weekend. Today we're just going to make up a batch of chili. We're going to make up a pot of chili. So I got a bunch of black beans here, which we're going to start cooking away over there. Do I want to get a lid for the pan? Might make sense. Might make that go a little bit quicker. It's a very big lid. It's okay. Sometimes lids are kind of big. Dookity dook dook dook. Oh, so you've been making plushies as a hobby? It always starts with paper to get shapes. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that to kind of get your shapes in order and all that sort of thing. And then also it's not like you're not like using and risking all your like more more expensive materials and stuff like that. For real. But dude, I'm having so much fun with these they're like hanging out in fursuit and doing these different things and like the cooking and whatever, and like, dude, I'm having a real blast recently. If I'm being honest, I'm having a lot of fun doing these sorts of things recently. I want to keep doing them. I'm trying to get the magma open up on my iPad over here in case anybody sort of googles away. But oh, there we go. So do you want to do a little test thing real quick? Is that updated? That's updated. Okay, great. Let's freaking go. We want a Rex plushie. Rex plushie would be sick. I would like to. I've had a little investigation into that, Beagle. It's not something I'm able to do at the moment, but I myself would like it. Is that weird? Is that weird to want a plushie of yourself? Is that strange? Is that kind of strange to want like a plushie of yourself? And Faye, hello. Yeah, early stream today, Faye. I'm busy for the rest of the day, so I still wanted to like hang out and stream and talk to the people. So I'm doing things a little bit earlier today, but it's still nice that we got people stopping by. Even though we're earlier in the day, like it's sick. We got people stopping by, come to say hello, and all that sort of thing. Yeah, of your first, yeah, because that's the thing. Yeah, that's true. That do be facts, Avian. It is of my persona. I think it would be very strange if I had like the human me. I had like a plushie, or I wore like T-shirts with my own face on. Yeah, I think you're right. It is different with the whole fursona side of things. Yeah, I think you're totally right about that, Avian. 7 a.m. for you. Yeah, for me it's just about to go 1 p.m. It's just about 1 p.m. So I'm like 6 hours ahead of you. I'm like 6 hours in the future. 6 hours in the future over here. Yeah, I think having a plushie of Fursona is really cute. And I know people who've got them and they've got them in like different styles. Like somebody who's just got like kind of like just a standard little, like your little bear that's like this. And then somebody who's kind of like, are they called like sum-sums? You know those Disney ones where they're kind of like a big fat sausage? It's kind of like that. They've got like a big fat sausage version of their Fursona, which is really cute. It's 4 a.m. for you, dude. Dude, it's early days for you. Time zones be crazy. But yes, welcome everybody. Early morning, afternoon time, like me, whatever time of the day you're rocking from. Good morning, good afternoon, greetings and salutations and all that sort of thing as we hang out here today in thy kitchen. You're all out of hot glue, dude. The hot glue gun. I haven't used a hot glue gun in a very, very long time. That hot glue gun. Yeah, we're just kind of, we're getting a lot of batch cooking done in the past few days. So we got things to like chow down on. Oh dude, we need to do some more sloppy joes sometime, don't we? That was sick. I enjoyed the sloppy joes quite a bit. I need to get the sloppy joes ASAP actually. Because they were freaking fun. They were good times, the sloppy joes. The sloppy josephs. What did I see? I saw like, it was like a quiz, and it was like, like a multiple choice quiz, and it was like, which of these is like a, like a, you know, like a sandwich sort of meal thing we made, and it was like Sloppy Joe was the answer, but there was like, it was like Dirty Dom and like Filthy Frank and stuff were like the other options in the quiz. Speaking of quizzes, I made a Blue-Kit account the other day. And I was having a look around sort of some of the different frickin'... Did I pin that comment? Maybe I didn't. Did I not pin that on YouTube? But anyway, I was like looking through some of the quizzes and stuff you can do on Blue-Kit, because I want to do like a quiz day, quiz stream here sometimes. I think it'll be really, really fun. Yeah, no, like even Filthy Frank was one of the options, is one of the answers. He's one of the pictures there. Just thought it was really goofy. All right, I wanna. Dude, relax. Maybe I'm overkilling it with the. I think I am. Okay, let me just pin that on YouTube. If I can do that. Because I don't think I did. I do not think I did. Cool. No, go back. I was far from right, so it's not teeny tiny, it's big. It's big. Hopefully that link works. Yippee! It was not teeny tiny fursona, it was a big fursona. Spencer! Hey there, coming in the banana car. The banana car. Hello there. Dude, my brother used to live in Liverpool, home of the Beatles. My brother used to live in Liverpool, so I spent quite a lot of time in Liverpool, like traveling down to Liverpool or whatever. And they have all these like statues across Liverpool with this like banana dog. It's like a banana, but he's got legs and he's got like a doggy head at the top. And I used to really like the banana dog. 9'6". That's kind of gigantic. That's kind of large. 9'6" is a height. Is a height. What's been the tallest human ever? What's been like the tallest human ever? Does anybody know? Does anyone know what like the tallest human ever is? I wonder what it's been. I see those photos, like, you know, every so often like Guinness World Records, they do that thing where they have like the tallest man and the shortest man meet each other and they just like stand next to each other. Those pictures are always crazy. Those pictures are always crazy. Probably a Dutch guy. 3.16 meters. That is crazy. That is crazy. 3.16 meters. Thank you for bringing meters helps me a lot. Maybe it doesn't help everybody else in the chat. But meters helps me a lot as a European. That's crazy. That's a skeleton of a woman found in South America. That is crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Very good. Very good. Feeling good, guys. Feeling good, guys. I'm very happy that spring is sprung. I know I've talked about this a few times, but this time of the year is very exciting. I think, you know, we were talking about seasons the other day. I think I like the transitional seasons the most. I think I like season. I think I like spring and autumn of blah. Because, like, summer and winter are like the main events, and I love them, and they're exciting. But I think I'm somebody who like enjoys like hype and enjoys being excited for things, like almost as much as I like actually enjoy the thing when it happens. Like I quite often like really enjoy the journey. So like when you're in spring, you're like, oh man, summer's coming, you know what I mean? And then when you're in autumn, or the fall as some of you guys call it, it's like, oh, here we go, winter's coming. Like I think I kind of really take a lot of joy in those like transitional seasons that come between the big two. The big two, as I call them, summer and winter, the big two. And I think I really enjoy those seasons a lot. Okay, that was silly. Okay, so let's like actually put heats on what we want to be here. I think I really enjoy them. Yeah, the in-between seasons. Leo, hello there. We're streaming a little bit earlier today because I got a bit of a jam-packed day. I've got a bunch of things I need to do today, but I still wanted to stream. I still want to hang out. So we're here in the kitchen, doing our thing. We're just doing a bit more batch cooking. We're gonna cook some chili con carne. Just so we got some more food in the house, some more ready food in the house. And stuff like that, and dude, we might low-key be in a situation where we can go the rest of May without having to do too much grocery shopping. Because we filled up the freezer with a bunch of stuff, we've already got things there, we should be able to kind of swim through the rest of this month. Speaking of being excited about things, I'm pretty excited. Today's the public release of Banjo-Kazooie Nostalgia 64 by Kirko Mods. Hey, it is a furry. That might have been the one I was looking at. But somebody I know was like tweeting about and posting about. They were like excited about some Banjo-Kazooie mod, some sort of Banjo-Kazooie project, and it looked really polished. So it might be that same one. I also, it seems to me there's like a lot of cool stuff in the like N64 modding scene. Like I saw, you probably know the name of it. It was like Mario 64, like Mansion Madness or something. I don't know. It was basically like if Mario 64 was Luigi's Mansion, and it looked really cool and really fun. It seems like there's a lot of really like polished sort of like fan projects and stuff like that people do, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, they're kind of like Pepe. They're kind of like happy mediums, aren't they? You know what I mean? Like your spring and your autumn, like and the good times for sports, like good times for like getting excited about the next season, winding down from the last one. I kind of like that. I think I'm somebody who likes the journey. Who likes the journey. That sort of thing. Am I going crazy with the oil here? I'm gonna look through the head real quick. No, okay, that's good. All right, let's do a little bit of cleanup. I talk about this every time. You gotta have your little cleanup bowl, your little waste bowl that you've got there on the counter. Incredibly handy. Bada bang. Okay, sick. I've seen a lot of 64 man's favorites, Banjo especially. Yes, yeah, that's what it's literally all that though, isn't it? It's all Ocarina of Time, Banjo-Kazooie, and Mario 64, which is understandable. Why they're the ones that kind of get like the focus and whatever and all that sort of thing. It's literally always those three. I think it would be really, I would be super interested if somebody took something like, I don't know, like frickin' Perfect Dark or GoldenEye or dude, it'd actually be crazy. Someone did like a Mario Party mod and threw in new games there. Do I have compost? I do Beagle. I actually do have Beagle. I do Beagle. So really useful for for your plants and stuff like that. I will say that the plants on my balcony are like a sad state of affairs. And I've spoken a lot about it, about wanting to improve that and things like that. So that's something I really need to act on. And that would be cool because we could do balcony stream with the plants. But no composting and stuff like that. My dad was he had the huge compost bins. Skibbity! Hey Solazak, skibbity! They had he had the huge massive sort of Dalek-sized and shaped compost pits, and then also just a thing at the back of the garden. He loved gardening. My dad was really into gardening, and he was good at it as well. He had really pretty You know, the type of things you'd see on Animal Crossing and be like, that's wonderful, but in real life, you'd have really, really nice gardening. And his sister, so my auntie, she has an allotment plot at the moment. So there's a place near her house she goes to, and she's got a plot there, and she grows loads of vegetables and stuff like that. It's really, really cool. Wholesome boys, sup? We're just cooking here. We're just cooking some chili con carne and just talking, shooting the breeze here. But yeah, she's got a compost plot, which is really cool, and she grows vegetables there. And when she got it, it was in like complete disrepair, and it was she got it a summer where I was visiting. I was visiting back home for a few weeks, and I helped like dig up like, you know, like tree roots and pull some things out and stuff like that. And now it's really, really nice. And she just like walks down there with her dog every morning, and they like, you know, tend to the allotment. And then every season she's got like tons of vegetables and just like gives them out to friends and family and stuff like that. It's a really nice thing. It's a really nice thing. Oh, there is a gold night rum hat. And they've done it to Sky Who Loved Me. Okay, cool. There we go. There we go. To me, that's cool. To me, that's cool. To me, that's cool. Must be like such a really like badass way also to just Must be like a really badass way to learn stuff about development stuff. Oh, the air fryer. This wasn't last night. No, this definitely wasn't last night. This was the night before. This was Thursday night. My air fryer just stopped working. I took the whole thing apart and I put it back together, and now it works again. So I don't know what I did. I just sort of took it apart, I cleaned it, I put it back together. It was very difficult to put it back together because, well, no, it was more difficult to take it apart because it didn't want to be taken apart. But it's working now, it's functioning now, which I'm pleased about. Which I will say I'm pleased about. But yeah, I was getting it. Not gonna get tired of the okay, I'll change it up later, dude. I need to create some sort of like rotation thing or whatever. But that's what we're dealing with for now. It's the rat stream. We do our best. We know there's things we want to change, but I am just one man who barely knows how to use this computer, and we tried our best. You're always looking for new ROM hacks because I'm always on Retro Tunes looking for new things to try out. I mean, it's really cool. Like stuff like that's cool because it gives you a little bit of like sort of motivation to like try out different things and stuff like that. So I think that's freaking cool. What am I looking for? Where did I put that knife that I just had in my hand like a moment ago? Oh, it went under the chopping board. Okay. That's what happened. Understood. Chomp, 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 chomp. Very good. Hey, we got quite a few people in here for like early morning for a lot of people. That's pretty cool. Happy to be hanging out, happy to be company to people. Lots of fun. Hey, has anybody done axe throwing before? You know, they have those like, they have them in quite a lot of cities now. They have those kind of like, you know, places where you can like throw axes and stuff like that. I did it once, like, dude, that must have been like 4 years ago now. That must have been like 4 years ago. Maybe a little bit longer. I was doing that axe throwing, and I was thinking that like, hey, I want to do that again. I was kind of thinking of just like sort of like little, you know, activities and stuff that I could be getting up to, and I was thinking like, hey, I I did that one time, like such a long time ago, and I'd kind of like to try it again. I was really trying. I remember what I was doing. I was really trying my best to try and do the like double axe throw, but like, dude, I was not achieving that consistently, like at all. Hanging out with the Doug time, Doug time. Yeah, we might be a little bit too early for Firewall Ferret. Maybe. Oh no. Wait a second. Ah. Wow. Okay, cool. Where's our food? I would love to feed you. If it was plausible, I would love to feed you. No, there's a real joy, I feel, in the ability to just like be able to feed other people and stuff like that. There's something just like really wonderful about that. In Spain we have these things called comedors sociales. I think in a lot of other countries they're referred to, at least in the UK, they're called soup kitchens. I think they're called soup kitchens in the States as well. But they're basically like these places where you can where like, you know, like homeless people or people with difficulties or whatever can go and get like a hot meal, go get something to eat. And there's a comedor social really close to me, and I always make sure at Christmas to because I don't love like family here and stuff, so I'm not really doing anything. So on Christmas, although last Christmas I did go home, on Christmas I do like make sure to go down there, and then other times throughout the year as well. So like go there and like you cook food and you give out food to people and stuff like that. And I remember I felt really good because I was in the way they like give the food to people, like when everybody's coming in to get fed and they sit at the tables and whatever. They've got like it's kind of like, you know, like school dinners and you like, or canteen, and you move along and they put food on your plate and stuff like that. And I remember I got promoted to first plate. So I got promoted to be the first guy who puts the first bit of food on your plate, because they're like, you're so happy and full of energy, like we're putting you on first plate. And it felt really, really good. Because because like people come into there and they're like, they're quite nervous, they're not feeling good and that sort of thing, and yeah, they were just like, oh, you're a good icebreaker. You start to make people feel nice, so you got to get on first plate. Like feels really good doing that, to be part of like, you know, the giving out the food to people and stuff like that. The church I went to in high school would do soup kitchen, like community center everywhere. So that's really nice. Yeah, like stuff like that. It's like really, really nice. And yeah, I think there's like a lot of joy that can be taken in stuff like that, where you're just doing things to help people, just to help people, you know. I should really be a bit more charitable with my time, because I'm sure there's other things that like I could do to like help people out or whatever. But my experiences with those sorts of things have always been like really, really, really positive, and really positive experiences, for sure. My mom is like, she's one of the people like, the amount of time she would like give, well, still gives, because my mom's still alive. The amount of time like she gives to like help out other people and stuff like that is like, it's really impressive. Like such a big heart and such a lot of like patience for other people and stuff like that. Really, really, really impressive. Really, really impressive. Let's scoop this up. But I think anything like that as well, like not just charity stuff like that, I think just like opportunities to kind of like talk to different people. It's just like so important, and really like really helps remind you that like we've like, although like we're all different, right? And we've all got these differences between us. There's like so much like we've got in common, you know? Like everybody else is just like they're people as well, you know? Just like you and me. And I don't know. Go on, dude. But yes, if I could share my food with you, I would share with you. Because I eat nearly like all of my meals on my own, you know? Like, because I live on my own. You know, I don't have family in this country, so I don't like have a lot of family meals and stuff like that, you know? This is not me looking for sympathy. This is just me like explaining my situation, right? Which is a situation I've chosen, of course. It's a situation I've chosen. Like, this is a situation I'm choosing to be in. Yeah, it's like I eat most of my meals alone because of that. Like, not a ton of family nearby, whatever. I work kind of like a lot on sort of like my own schedule or like on projects alone and stuff like that. So I eat like most of my meals alone, and I do think one of the like the biggest joys you can have in life is like sharing food with other people and all the things that come with that, the breaking of bread, all the things that come with that. So if I could share some of my food with you guys, I definitely would. I definitely would. Fursuit family, let's go. Yeah, I really could just like show up. Let's check on the art. These are coming out pretty sweet, you know, doodles happening over here. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. But I totally would. Because like that whole thing of just like sharing food with people, and especially when you're sharing food with people from like different, I mean, it's both, isn't it? It's really nice when you're having like food with like your people and like you all share that culture and like that's your thing. But it's also really, it's also like equally sick and cool and different, like the other side of the spectrum, when you're like sharing meals with people of like a completely different culture, and you get to like interact and like and share those parts of yourselves with each other. Like that's just like really, really beautiful, you know? So it's like it's all good from like all perspectives, you know what I mean? It's like all good from all perspectives. I definitely like I do love living here because I'm constantly like, you know, interacting and crossing over with like the Spanish cuisine, and then when I do eat with friends here, a lot of my friends are from Latin America, so like seeing like their traditions and stuff like that, you know, and it's like a birthday or a festival day or something like that, it's really, really cool. But I will say I do get excited when I'm not day by day like missing like, you know, England or anything like that, the UK. But I will admit, like when I'm going back to England, it's very exciting to be like, oh yeah, like this thing from foods and stuff like that. It was like a potluck thing. You'd make a fricadella, which is one of those the few good Danish cuisines, dude. But the thing is, Avian, is I bet that like, I think it's really easy to be like, it's always more easy to be critical of like your own stuff. You know what I mean? So like you criticizing the Danish cuisine there, I think that's easier to do because like you're there and like you're a part of it and that's your thing. But I'm sure I could have like a blast with it, with a bunch of different stuff. Oh. My Greek mythology teachers had class memes. One of them was hospitality. Because in Greek myth, there are a lot of stories which people would exchange food away for the knife shelter. I'm not Danish, but Avian is. I'm from the north of England. I'm British, but I live in Spain. I've been in Spain for like 5.5 years now, consistently. So I actually have like a permanent residency because I got that after the 5-year mark. Yeah, fursuit time Eclipse. We're just here, we're cooking. Oh, you hate playing food for other places? Okay, fair enough, dude. That's funny. That is funny. Oh, I had this Indian experience this morning, walking back from the gym. Because what was I listening to? I was listening to this like world music album as I was just kind of like walking home. Is this the one I was listening to? Yeah, I was listening to this world music album by like Salif Keita. They're called. It's kind of like pretty Indian-y. And I was listening to that, and I was just very much like into that, and I was enjoying it. And I was walking along, and then I smelt a bunch of incense. Somebody was like burning incense out of my out of their balcony, and then I walked past like a world food market, and I could smell a bunch of like Indian food, and I was like, I'm in India. I was like, I'm in India. Arriba España. Sí, tío. So most taste food is very plain and generally doesn't taste that well. There's not a whole lot of food I hate, but cottage cheese, grapefruit, and avocado make you gag. Really? Wow, dude, I got a lot of cottage cheese in there. And what was the other one? Grapefruit and avocado. Dude, I haven't had an avocado in a while. They're so expensive. I should plant an avocado tree. That's the hack, isn't it? I did watch a TikTok or something of some guy with his avocado tree. You know, it's just like really fast-paced TikTok to keep your attention. It's like, first you take this, then you do that. And let it soak in the water, and then when it's germinating, you do that. You put it here. And I was like, oh yeah, I could get an avocado tree. And then I wouldn't have to count the pennies to buy an avocado. So I guess you're immune to that. I mean, if you don't like the avocado sandwich, you're immune to that. Your country's cuisine consists of mainly pies. Pavlova, let's go. I love a pastry. I love a pie. Yeah, there's a lot of pies in the UK. There's a lot of pies in the UK. Steak and ale pie, steak and kidney pie, cottage pie, shepherd's pie, apple pie. Cherry pie. I haven't had a good pie in a while. That's true. So it's a fact. That is a fact. You want plants avocado trees? Been doing it since 2018. Must be doing pretty good on the avocado front. Let's check out a little doodles. Oh, Spencer, that dude looks sad. Silver Star's feeling skibbity. We got Val there down below. Very nice. Getting the colors in there. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Fun and games. Mincemeat pie, exactly. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's some good stuff. Mincemeat pie. Oh, thinking about the pies now. No, I think I'm not super sure. Nothing's been arranged, but I'll likely be visiting the UK in July for like a week or two in July. I'll likely be doing that. We'll see what happens. I don't know. As I said, nothing's been set in stone or anything, but I do know next time I'm in the UK, I'm gonna be wanting my roast dinner. I'm gonna be wanting my pies. I'm going to want my sausage rolls. I'm going to want my cheese and onion pasties. I'm going to want my fish and chips from the fish and chip shop, you know. Then again, my mum's done no with prepping and gardening. There's a zombie. Oh, she's got it sorted out. That's badass. That's like my auntie I was talking about with like her allotment. She's got it like, she's got it covered. Prep. I wouldn't say prepping, but that sort of thing. Come to Portugal. Okay. I haven't been to Portugal for a little while. It's cool to go. Like it's a good spot for me to go like surfing. 'Cause you can get to Portugal quite easily from Spain. Like you can just like drive down. And if you're with a few buddies or whatever, it kind of like really, it doesn't feel like a crazy trip. Oh, dude, that looks good. Dude, that looks sick. So this is like a Portuguese sandwich. Bro, this looks sick. I mean, I know it's gonna come out really blurry and whatever. But this looks freaking sick. It's from Porto. I've been to Porto a few times. I didn't have that when I was in Porto. I went to Porto and I bummed around on the boats and went to the little islands and stuff and did some windsurfing and stuff. It was fun. Made with flavors toasted bread, assorted hot meats such as roast, steak, wet cured ham. Oh, dude. That looks freaking good. That looks freaking good. Scotch eggs, yeah, Scotch eggs are good. I like some Scotch eggs. I can demolish those. I can demolish Scotch eggs. Val, you like a Scotch egg? You vibe with a Scotch egg? Fish and chips, yeah. British fish shop fish and chips is like some good stuff. that do be some good stuff. That do be some good stuff for real. For real. Okay, I wanna go over here. I want to check the them beans. Oh, them beans are yeah. Are these beanie? Are these beanie baby? Yeah. These feel good. Alright. Freaking go. Yeah, you like Scotch because I kind of remembered you mentioning before, Val. Like I just had like this like psychic Val association with Scotch eggs. Scotch eggs are good. Okay, got some beans. Beans, the wonderful fruit. The more you eat, the more you chew. Cool. I haven't stained myself there, have I? Cannelloni. Let's go. Quan, hello there. We're just hanging out in the kitchen, hanging out here at Fursuit. Rocking out. Having a fun time. Are we rocking out? Is there rocking involved? I don't know. But here we are. Just doing a little short stream today because I got a busy day. But I wanted to squeeze in some time, you know, with the peeps. So we can be talking about gardening and food. And people can draw as well on our little whiteboard, which is a pinned comment if you want to jump over there. Just vibe it out. We can just vibe it out over here. Very just vibe it out. Thank you. If you like my fursuit, we're here most days. I post something every day here on the YouTube. So whether we do a live stream, which is most of the days, and if I don't do a live stream, I post up a YouTube video. So if you like seeing me in fursuit and you like hanging out and you enjoy the vibes, this is a place you can be. This is a place you can be. Think you'll get Scotch eggs after that? Do you have Scotch eggs in the States? I didn't know if it was like just a kind of really sort of like localized British thing. Are Scotch eggs everywhere? Boy, oh boy, are they good. Boy, oh boy, are Scotch eggs very, very good. They're a very tasty snack. They are a very, very tasty snack. Let's be real about this. Oh my god. Chile con carne. You want to kick me? Don't kick me. I sort of miss cooking. I haven't really had to since my room was supposed to do. But when I cook, I make a mean tater tot casserole. Let's go. layer of tater tots, but a buttload of burrito fillings, another layer of tots, and then shredded cheese, and you just bake it. Dude, I love those kind of like baked dishes where yeah, you get like all that cheese on the yeah, I love stuff like that. I love like a nice like baked dish. For real, I can really mess around with stuff like that. Leo, make a plan. Make a plan. You know what I mean? Like, make a plan. Like, oh, dude, like, you know, like Thursday next week or something. Like, I'm gonna cook something up, or like, you know what I mean? Like, commit and make a plan. I think for me, like doing stuff like that and just like having those, it's kind of like what I'm saying about like spring and summer. Like, I get excited, like, you know, like the progression and like the journey or whatever. I get really excited just like making little events in my life and just go, oh, like, let's do that thing, because you know. The special, what's special is what we choose to like, you know, like invest in and make special. I would set yourself some time aside, dude. Like if you enjoy doing that, make a plan of like, oh, on this day I'm gonna do that, you know. And then like cook for everybody and like share the food and everything. Like it would be a vibe. If you're missing it, I think you totally should. I think you totally should. Oh, you've got an Irish bar down the street where you can get them. That's a vibe. That's an absolute vibe. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. And you make them too. Let's go. Dude, let's go. That's sick. That's sick. I don't know where I can secure Scotch eggs really in Spain. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. Yeah, they're really good. My favorite animal. I like dogs, dude. I like dogs. That's why I'm a golden retriever. But I mess around with I think all the animals are pretty sick, man. Like, I like bugs. I've had pet rats and stuff like that. I love, like, all those sorts of things. You know, so I'm not just, like, the ones that are cute and cuddly, you know, the ones that look like a teddy bear. I like all your bugs and your lizards and all that stuff as well. For real. Would you join an arm wrestling's really hard, man. Arm wrestling's, like, such a technique thing. There was this little gym I was going to for a while on the other side of town, and they had like, you know, like the arm wrestling tables where they have like the thing you hold and the whatever, and they're like a padded table. They had like the arm wrestling table and it was freaking crazy. You had these dudes who were like arm wrestling, right? You got these dudes who were like arm wrestling. And then, like, the people who were waiting for the rest of it were just, like, on, like, you know, doing, like, weighted hangs from, like, or, like, you know, like, neck curls and all these, like, crazy, like, just felt like, you know, like, sort of, like, just, like, tough stuff while they're waiting for their turn to get on the table. It was crazy, dude. It was crazy. But, yeah, arm wrestling's hardcore, man. Like, that's not just a thing where it's just like, oh, like, you got, like, a big arm, you know, or something like that. It's like, this was, like, technique in it. And when you got people like that who were just, like, monsters, who had, like, crazy big arms and knew all the technique, it was, like, it was insane. It was freaking insane. You got a spider in your room called Dave. I got a spider in my room, too. I've got a really big spider's web in the corner of my room. It's maybe actually getting a little bit too big. But like, I honestly, because the amount of times that I have the balcony open, and little bugs and little flies and like whatever will come in, this spider takes care of them for me. We have a very good arrangement going on. Like I used to have, like I still got it here. You know, like these sorts of things, you turn it on and it means like the bugs like releases an aroma to like kind of scare those like little, you know, sort of like mosques away, those little flying little bugs. I don't need this anymore because I've got this good arrangement with my roommate, the spider, and he takes care of them. So we have a symbiotic relationship. You know, we are both benefiting. They get room and board, and they get a nice spot in the corner of my bedroom to hang out in, and they take care of the spot and they take care of the flies for me. We're like Venom. We're like Eddie Brock and Venom. We have like a symbiotic relationship, which is mutually beneficial for everybody involved. Your earlier runs, hello Bikini Joe. Yeah, we started the stream a lot earlier here today, because I'm busy later today. I've got a bunch of stuff to do, but I still want to hang out with everybody. So we kicked up a stream. Dude, we got our cotton candy. Now we know that this blue dude that we're drawing is like 9 feet tall or whatever. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not sure what I spent with channel points. Yeah, I need to revamp I need to basically there's nothing kind of cool there on the channel point front, Leo. I need to put things there. I've got some ideas. I just don't know how to price them as well. I think also because the Rex channel point economy has gone a little bit crazy. I think Valve, for example, has 20 billion channel points or something. I don't know. Because I want to put some stuff there of I'll do a full body artwork for you, or or a bunch of other stuff. I've got ideas. I need to write them down, and I am 68k, 88k, 88.8k. Okay, that's crazy. And I want to put some stuff there for I know some ideas for artwork. I think would be pretty cool. So when I'm just hanging out and drawing on Procreate, you can be do this, and I'll do my best to really put some effort in and try and make a nice colored full body piece for people. I just don't know how to kind of price these things and stuff like that. Because if it's too much, then people won't reach it. If it's too little, then I create a crazy backlog that's just untenable. You know what I mean? So I don't really know how to do that. You keep forgetting a key part of your UC's design, but it's your OC. You shouldn't be forgetting this stuff. Bad. bad. Your theory in the UK. I am from the UK. But thank you for stopping by. But I live in Spain now. I live in Spain. España. Okay, we need to taste test this a little bit. Oops, that was stupid. That was stupid. Cool. Feeling good. I'm starting to... I'm gonna put a little bit more of this chili powder in. Get your butt in there. Get your butt in there. Feeling good, everybody. Feeling blessed at the moment. Really feeling blessed. Feeling like I don't beat that. Yeah, you have a good day, dude. You have a good day yourself. Feeling real good at the moment. I'm being honest. I've had a couple of little sort of unpleasant surprises recently, but they've been dealt with in a very good way. I feel I'm always just learning a little bit more about myself and how to manage my emotions and how to deal with things and stuff like that. I feel we're going in a good direction. I feel like we're going in a good direction. And when I'm having nice times like this, dude, it's great. I seriously got to be one of those people that I wonder on average how often people put on the fursuit head. Because I feel I've got to be up there with people who put the fursuit head on a lot. I mean, I don't know. I got no idea. I just know that I do have some friends who just it's just at that one convention that's once a year or whatever, and that sort of thing. I just think it's so fun that I get to goof around in the doggy head every day. Kind of create a little space to do it. Speaking of, we're going to be doing some exercise in the doggy head on Monday. So I've talked about this a couple of times already, but the idea is I want to do a sequence of streams where we give we teach tools and effective things for working out. And it's primarily going to be, all stuff you can do without equipment. So it's going to be all stuff that's going to be body weight based. But I will give tips of oh, hey, but if you do have this thing, if you do have access to a pull-up bar, or you're at the park and there's a pull-up bar, or you've got a couple of weights, you can do this to kind of enhance it or put it in a different direction. But it's going to be body weight, no equipment needed focused. and we're gonna focus on upper body on Monday. So we're gonna focus on like chest, thighs, tries, and shoulders. So we're gonna focus on that stuff on Monday, and so we can kind of like build up the things you can do, and then also over time build up the scheduling as well, like what exercises you choose to do, and then what days you would do them, and what kind of like the split would be. The idea would generally be like a low intensity 6-day split. But yeah, we're going to be doing that. So that's going to be a new kind of like fun, goofy thing to do in Fursuit, an opportunity to kind of like try something different, and also try and like sort of like give something that might be like valuable and worthwhile to people as well. Because I would like to be in a situation where I can like offer something that that people find useful. I'd really like to do stuff like that. You don't have a fursuit head yet, but you do have an anime's avatar. What's an anime's avatar? Can you talk me through that? I think I know what they are. There's a lot of like these like VTuber and like avatars and stuff like that I don't know about. I'm not educated, so I'd like to know. 10 seconds silent for Dopo. Dopo was the lamps that got broken at EberCon. Do I like TCG Pocket? I do like TCG Pocket. Towards the end at the end of every stream, or sometimes in the middle, but generally at the end. At the end of every stream, we open up our TCG Pockets packs on the stream, and we see what we get. So we'll be doing that today. I don't think I've got any hourglasses, so I think we're just going to be opening up the... Oh, we're doing it earlier in the day. We might just be opening one pack. But anyway, we log in, and we like to do stuff like that. Inessa, thank you for saying the fursuit is very cute. Thank you. I like it too. I'm a golden retriever. I'm a doggy boy. Woof woof, bark bark, etc. etc. And welcome to the stream. Val, are you doing that with a mouse? I'm leering over you. I'm leering over you, Joy. Are you doing that with a mouse? That looks sick, dude. That looks sick. That looks sick. You've already got to go, Bikini Joe. Thank you for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see you. I'm sure we'll see you again in the future. Or oh, dude, I saw your. I checked out your Nightcrawler, your Kurt Wagner, which you posted on the Discord today. I love it, man. You know I like X-Men, so really cool to see that. I'm sure I'll catch you again sometime soon. Thank you for stopping by, saying hello, all that sort of thing. Revenants, hello. It's kind of like Face Rig. You can get free through Steam. Basically, applies to your feed from webcam, and it applies to your avatar. Oh. Okay, so do you have like a 3D model avatar thing, and you attach that to that program? Is that how that works? Because I'm curious about this stuff. Bento! Yeah, and Revenants were quite early today. I know it must be crazy early for you, because I kind of busy today, but we wanted to stop by and do the stream a little bit earlier so we could hang out at least for a little bit. At least for a bit. Bento, do I like the artist Baby No Money? See, I actually know. Yeah, I like Baby No Money. I think Baby No Money's got like a couple of catchy songs and stuff like that. I think my algorithm has too much Baby No Money. So like he's just like popping up all the time, and it's a little bit too much for me. I think if I just didn't see Baby No Money on my algorithm like every 2 seconds, I would probably like him a little bit more. But I definitely think he's got some catchy songs. You can add me on Pokemon TCG Pocket for sure. I'll post up my thing a little bit when we're not cooking and whatever. But I post it quite a bit, and I share it like every so often on my Twitter page and stuff like that. But a little bit later in the stream, when we hop over to the TCG, I will post it. Bibinos, yeah, Bibinos, yeah. Exactly, Bibinos. I bought an avatar from Fiverr to do his custom ones. I sent him a ref sheet and he made it and showed me how to install it. That's sick. Let's go. That's cool. And you're happy with it? Like it all kind of like functions and whatever for you well enough? Because I'm very interested in that sort of thing. And you know, there's avatars that can kind of move around a bit because I love mini Rex. I think mini Rex is super fun. And I don't want to permanently banish mini Rex to the Shadow Zone. No, the Shadow Realm. Sorry, to go back to Seto Kaiba, the Shadow Realm. But I do like those like 3D little models and stuff like that. I think for when we're playing games and stuff like that would be kind of fun. Like when we're doing like all these like just chatting and stuff like that, we got the fursuit and I like being in the fursuit. So I don't want to be one that's like full on like VTuber people in like a 3D world. But I think it would be fun to like kind of use one of them, and I think maybe people would get a kick out of it. Or I don't know. So I'm definitely curious about all that kind of world. Yeah, I'm curious about that whole world. For sure. Okay, I think I'm gonna just let this simmer away. And yeah, I'm gonna let this simmer away. Cool. Low. I'm gonna get some. Yeah, we can do that for. Nice. We're gonna go over there. So give me a second. Give me a little second. Chug an iced tea like beer sometimes, and deal with the stomachache later. That's intense. That's wild. That's wild. Okay. Bear with me a second, because I'm gonna move us over there. Go. 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 Yeah, take you over the other side. Take you over there. Da. Do. You're getting moved, camera. You're getting moved. Give myself a little hydration while we're at it. Get us a little hydration. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious about that stuff. I might message you a bit more about that, Leo, because I'm curious. I'm curious. Okay. Let me just do a couple of little adjustments here. And get ourselves back in action. Looney Tunes back in action. Okay. Cool. Almost there. Just moving away from the kitchen. just troddling. Troddling? Well, I don't know. I don't know what words I'm using here. Just mumbling stuff. Alright. We should be witnessing them Pokemons. Pokemon, mon. Okay. Let's see if I've done that all correctly. Aha! We did that all correctly. Okay, so if anybody is Full disclosure, I have to refresh ourselves. I've talked for years now. It's important one app at a time. Okay, cool. Okay, what was I going to say here? Yes! If you're interested in befriending me on the Pocket Monsters, if you're interested in befriending me on the Pocket Monsters, we've got the friend code up there. You a furry? Yeah, dude, it's a furry hater number one. You're setting yourself up for disappointment if you keep jumping on the furry streams. But there we go. So maybe you want to pause that there. It's 0823 3940 8788 5140. So if you're interested in adding me on the Pokemon TCG front, that is our application number. Well, that's not our application. That's our number. That's our friend code. That's our friend code. Okay, but let's dive into some packages for today. Actually, you know, one thing I got today is I got a bunch of these promo packs, which came from this drop. So we can try those as well. I've exchanged. We got that. Yeah, we got all these crazy promo packs. Thank you, Mr. Safari Ball, for liking my showcase item, which is my Pseudo Voodoo card, which I'm very proud of. Okay, let's see what we got in these. I think these packs, the thing you're looking for in these packs is like this really cool Ninetales full art. Like the Alolan one, it's like the Ice Ninetales. That's kind of who we're looking for here. I do like Crabdominable. What made you become a furry? Dude, I'm just into all those kind of like, you know, like Sonic the Hedgehog and like Star Fox and like, you know, like Lion King and all those sorts of like Ninja Turtles comics. So, you know, I like a bunch of stuff like that, and so I just have my own sort of character as well, you know, which is fun. Oh, you got the shiny Woke Trio EX. Is it? Oh, have you got like? Is it like the crazy shiny? Because I got a Woke Trio, but it's like I think it's just the regular EX. Have you got like some sort of like different ones, different artwork or something? It's like a full art or something. That's cool. I like Woke Trio a lot. I think Woke Trio is very freaking cool. So like any Woke Trio, I'm like behind. You like Sonic as well. Sonic's a vibe. I love Sonic that truck, man. I've been with Sonic through like thick and thin. You know, so even like the quote-unquote like bad Sonic, I was there as well. I liked it. How did you become a furry, silly? Show the story. The crazy super shiny one. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, that's a good pull. Oh, Alolan Grimer! Let's go. That's a good pull, Avian. That's a good pull. I got mask for your neighbor and looked it up. It was legal to paint it. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, let's dive in here. Oh, up we go, up we go, up we go. Yeah, we are a modest operation. We don't have a ton of people here, but we got the vibes. We got the vibes. We're doing this for fun. We're doing this for vibes. We're doing to talk to the people. So, I'm not super worried about that. You was number 9. Let's go. Okay, I want to try and get this cool... Oh, Toucanon! It's just like a toucan. It's just like a toucan. The Beak Blast. 80 damage from the Beak Blast. Okay. Let's keep looking through our Pokemon cards. Okay. Ding! Very good. Yeah, we got quite a few of these. But that's cool. That's cool, that's a vibe. So about the endurance quality. Yeah, no, there's a really, really cool people who hang out here for real. So like a nice little like rotating. Well, I say little. I don't think it's little. But there's a nice like rotating cast of sort of like regulars who stop by here. It's an absolute vibe. It's an absolute vibe. At school, I've been playing this game with my friends. I describe Pokemon and they guess it. Oh, that's cool. That's actually very cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I might do that with some of my buddies, because I got some buddies who are like super into, like super big Pokemon fans. That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's a good way to pass the time. That's a very good way to pass the time. And I've always been a fan of those games, like, you know, dude, I forget what it's called. You know the game where you have like the name on your head and you gotta like guess who everybody is and stuff like that? I really like games like that. Like those kind of like social guessing games and stuff like that. I think are really fun. Alolan Executor? Dude, look at his tail. His tail's got a little dude on as well. I love this guy. The frickin' palm tree guy. I love him. What a vibe. What an absolute vibe. I gotta see what else we can pull out here. Okay, I think we got 2 more of these, and then we can go into like the regular aspects. Still looking for that Ninetales, so 2 more, yeah. So we can get this Ninetales. Yeah, I got these from like battles, these packs here. You just get 1 card in them. Crabrawler! Crabrawler! It's Pokemon Hawaii. Pokemon Hawaii is fun. The Hawaiian Pokemon. We got the sirens outside the house. Classic rec stream. When you got the sirens. Pokemon Nerds for being legit is getting tired of awesome. Yeah, I think that's super fun. Alolan Grandma. Cool. There we go. Oh, dude. Did you see that thing of like the Nintendo DS emulator on the phone can trade Pokemon with like the actual game on the DS? I saw that the other day and I was like, that's freaking cool. That's freaking cool. Because the reason I don't want to play Pokemon games on emulators is like, I got my Pokemon Home account and I like to have all my Pokemon there and I can pull them between different games and stuff. But now I guess you can emulate on the DS. And then like emulate on the phone, trade it to a DS, put it in Pokemon Bank, put it on Pokemon Home, boom. I was like, that's kind of cool. Diddy Kong Racing was supposed to be called Pro Am 64 and star Timber the Tiger. Dude, I like Diddy Kong Racing a lot. Very, very, very fun game. Rare peak. At their peak, rare peak. What's your opinion on your art so far? It's not done, so the best working on a crusty iPhone XR. And using my hand. Dude, if you're doing that with your hand? That's freaking sick. That's so like, you're like phone with your hand, that's freaking sick. That's so cool. That's actually so cool. I've seen the Pokemon fan game on the GBA. You can play multiplayer with. Well, that's actually crazy. Like a GBA one multiplayer. That's actually crazy. Pokemon Go. I do like Pokemon Go a lot. I've got like some of the. I've got like. Oh, dude, where's my? I'll do that another time. I've got a bunch of crazy Pokemon Go stuff from like Pokemon Go events, like when the Go tour came here to Madrid, and that sort of thing. All right, let's see what we can. Oh, we're doing a backwards pack. Okay, we're doing a backwards pack. What do we got? Kadabra. Alright. Spiritomb, new card. Let's freaking go. Lopunny, new card. Let's go. Bunnery. Last card. Think. Look how sad this little dude is. But yeah, I'm not opening Pokemon Go. If I open Pokemon Go right now, it just immediately docks where I am. And they had up to Gen 9 as well. That's really cool. It is cool when you see people who've done like the fan artwork of like all the like the new Pokemon in like GBA style or whatever. It's freaking cool. It is freaking cool. I like it a lot. Up they go. Cool. Let's go. Alright. So I think we should be able to grab the timers from here. Oh, bro, let's go. We're gonna get an extra pack then. Because of the frickin' level up. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Open a pick. Ding. It's pack opening time. It's got cheats too, and whatever gimmicks you want to use. That's fun. Oh, like as in like mega evolutions and whatever. like the in-game gimmicks. Charmander, new card, let's freaking go. Abra, Licky Licky, Tatsugili. Hey-oh! We didn't get the super duper one like Avian got, but we got another Wug Trio today. Wug Trio is a vibe. Look at him. How can you not like Wug Trio? How can you not enjoy Wug Trio? Like, Wug Trio is freaking ace. Love me some Wug Trio. Send these guys away. 55 out of 72. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Okay, we should be able to get the 4 for the missions, and then open one more pack. So that's fun. That's nice. Boing. Oh, you can also Gigantamax or like Z moves or any of that stuff. That's cool. That's cool. Cool. All right, last pack magic. No, last pack magic. Last pack magic, maybe. Charmander again. Think again. Sprigatito! Let's go. Sizelar. Reverum. Okay, we got the cat. We got the weed cat. It has everything. Everything you could dream of. Everything you could want in life is there. Is available. Let's go. 60 different cards. That's 56 out of 72. Let's go. Yeah, because I'm not like aiming. I'm just not thinking about the secret rares. You know what I mean? But dude, we're doing good overall for sets like this one here. 214 out of 226. We're nearly done there. We did this one 68 out of 68. We did this one 155 out of 155. We did this one 75 out of 75. We're on this one at the moment 56 out of 72. And then we haven't really touched the new set. But doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. The weed cat has been spotted, has been seen, has been witnessed. Yes it has been. Yes it has been. No, but that actually sounds really cool. Revenants, that sounds actually sick. Oh, we should have been streaming in the food and drink category. We didn't do that. Oh, whatever. We didn't do that. Yeah. Very, very nice. Alright guys, I'm gonna be heading off real soon. As I said, it was just gonna be a little bit of short one today because I got such a busy day. But I did want to make sure I had a little bit of time to stop by and say hello to everybody. My laundry is stacking up. My laundry is stacking up. My laundry is stacking up. You have a good eye there, Beagle. That is true. I will fix that. But guys, I thank you a lot for spending some time with me today. Sorry we couldn't do a normal kind of stream today, but I got a few commitments. But I did want to make sure we stopped by for a little bit. And we hung out for a little bit, so I do appreciate, you guys spend some time with me, all that sort of thing. We will be back for a regular stream on Monday, as I said, which is going to be a calisthenics stream. It's going to be some working out. On Tuesday, we're going to try the new Doom. On Wednesday, we're going to do karaoke. Thursday, I'm going to do some art stream stuff. On Friday, Final Fantasy. And then the next weekend, I'm not super sure what we're going to do. But I'm glad you had fun. Dude, thank you. I'm glad you had fun. I just like talking to you guys. And I think that's something that's fun about like the cooking and stuff for me, is we just gotta just like hang out and talk and just like focus on the conversation. I really enjoy that a lot. But yeah guys, thank you again. I hope you all take care of yourselves. Have a nice weekend. I won't be streaming until Monday. But I will. I do have a little video tomorrow to post, so there'll be a little bit of Rex action. And you know where you can find me. There's Discord, there's Twitter, there's Telegram, there's all these little places. You finished your art, dude. It looks great. I love it. Let me make the art real big before we disappear. Dude, look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. That's some cool action. Let's go. I love the bat as well. The little bat that we got coming in there. Freaking cute. But peace out, everybody. Thank you again for hanging out. Take care of yourself. And bye. Yes, yeah, 4-day weekend next week. Cool. More time to hang out. Let's do it. Let's do it, dude. Peace out, everybody. Bye.